Today is August 16th, 2019, and I just thought I'd take some pictures of the shop. I'm soon to open a picture frame school for starving artists, and I'm trying to get all the information for them out, and just wanted to take a picture of what it's like today, because I've only had one starving artist in my basement so far, but I'm not quite ready for everybody. But I'm trying to get all the information up online and on my website, and just thought I'd take a picture of what's going on in the shop today. And Lois is upstairs right now feeding the dogs. But it's a beautiful, cool day, about 60 degrees out, and the shop is just buried in work as usual, and so I don't have time to really be with the artists downstairs showing them how to do stuff. So I'm trying to get all the information in the form of writing and videos and stuff. But here in the shop, all these tickets you see hanging all around, these are all work orders. That's all work I have coming in front of me, and there's about a month and a half or two of work ahead of me. If no one came in and I worked like crazy, I'd be lucky to get all done in a couple months. But it's so fun to see all the different things we have to frame. Like here's a plate from a lady's grandmother that we're framing from a trip to England. These are rubbings done in the 1400s. The original sculptures are 1400s, and there I'm starting on it. I cut a hand-cut mat to go around the rubbings. That's kind of tricky, just me and an X-Acto knife. Here is a couple 100-plus-year-old original pencil architectural drawings of a house in a historic 8th Street here in Fargo. And here's a couple completed things. There's a Beatles poster and an old KTHI calendar about their tall tower. And let's see, over here are these are pictures of the Pope. And here's this is kind of cool. These people in Fargo were on Shark Tank and got a deal with Kevin O'Leary for their exercise equipment, and they were featured in a magazine. So I have 15 pages to put in one mat on a magazine. And over here is for a bank. We've got 4 sets of pictures of people with information about them for a bank. Over here's some glass photographs that we're framing. And up over here is Wayne Gretzky signed jersey. And on this rack up here is a couple real large prints, well, not really prints, original signs made for the bike shop on Broadway. And all these tickets, there's various interesting things, anything that means anything to anybody, that's what they're framing. But I wanted to go down and show a picture of what the shop looks like in the basement there for the artists. And I made this crazy thing here. I'll show you in the mirror here to hold my Galaxy tablet, so I have lights around it. I don't know if you can see it. And there's lights, so I'm already at 4 minutes, and I'm trying to make sure I don't have videos over 5 minutes, because I know people have a lot of stuff to do and don't have time to sit for a long time and watch videos. And down here is the basement, and I used to be in and out of antique malls for years, and I haven't done antique stuff for a while. So all these showcases and everything, that's all from leftover from my days in antique malls. So this is the basement where all that work is going to be done, and You might think it's a mess down here, but you should have seen it a few months ago. These big tables down here, I cleared out. They were stacked with stuff almost up to the ceiling, and I cleared them all out, sent a couple loads to St. Francis thrift store. And now I've got duplicate equipment down here. These are professional mat cutters, and to cut the bevels. And I've got another third one upstairs that I would let students use. And then I have a number of nail guns and vices up here. And then this is really a really nice cutter for the block size of mats and glass. And it's 60 inches. It's actually much fancier and newer than the one I've got in my shop that I use every day. And there's an air compressor, to blow off dust and to use for the nail gun. And then I have some odds and ends of mats and frames that I'm going to practically give away. It'll be very inexpensive to have the students use on smaller projects so they could practice. And what these tables are made out of is, this is a huge 44 by 68 vacuum heat press over on this side, and then over on this side is a vacuum press without heat, and then way at the end underneath down there is an old plate press that is kind that most students would have, and the kind they used before the vacuum press was so popular. So I thought you might enjoy seeing what's going on in the shop, and I thought I would do it for my own use too. It'll be fun to see in years from now what it would be like. So I'll shut this off now and go back to work.